My name is Ikeesha Rush, and I'm from Fort Wayne, Indiana. I met Just Neighbors back in 2018, beginning 19. My mom had got killed, and I was living at our house, and all the utilities was included with my rent, but the landlord was just accepting my money and wasn't paying the utilities. The house ended up getting shot up behind it, and I guess from the house being shot up, he tried to evict me for that. I guess that was his way of trying to get out of paying the utilities. He never got the water turned back on, so it was kind of hard for me. I had 3 younger kids at the house, and I had my paralyzed son with me at the time, and we couldn't no longer sit there with the utilities off. Just thought everything was just not going in my favor, so I shut down from the world. Because I thought everybody just wanted to hear what was going on. And once they found out what was going on, they didn't want any parts of. For the first time of me speaking with someone in Just Neighbors, I didn't feel judged. I felt that they did care, but it was only so much that they can do. And after they heard the story about my mom, they didn't run from it. They still tried to help. I spoke with the lady over the phone. She asked me when was my court date. I told her when the court date was. She said that she would be there, but it's not like a lawyer or anything. And she showed up. And like I said, she tried to reason with him, and they came to a understanding. My brain was going 100 miles per hour when they were talking. I was a little nervous. So I still had to leave, and they paid him 3 months in advance in rent. By that time, I was just frustrated, and I was just beat. And I didn't think anything was going in my favor, so I just let everything go. I didn't try to fight no more. I just lost hope. From the situation with me losing my house, I ran into a guy. And he seemed so nice and sweet in the beginning, and he made me feel safe. I didn't have to worry about dodging any bullets. And he started drinking more and more. And his drinking got out of control, and it started getting to verbal abuse. And he kept bringing up my mom, to the point where, to keep from arguing, I'll go sleep in my car, or I'll go to my car. And so somebody had called CPS on me and said that me and my kids were sleeping in the car. But the girls wasn't sleeping in the car, it was me, just to try to keep conflict down. Like I said, I have 3 girls, and I was beating myself up because I wasn't showing them no example. So I thought if I remove myself from the situation, knowing that my girls is already going through stuff, that would be better. So when CPS got a hold of me, I thought he was the one that called CPS on me. And one thing led to another. And the day of my birthday, he went and filed for an eviction. And I didn't understand how he could file for eviction if I was doing my part. Even though that we were arguing and fighting, I still paid my portion of the rent and stuff. So I went down there to small claims court to see what I can do about it. And then I met a lady from Just Neighbors, and she said she didn't mean to get in my business, but she was overhearing. She said it was a lawyer meeting later on that evening, and if I could come, I could ask the questions that I needed answered, and it didn't cost me anything. I thought I found the house the other day. And he asked me, was any kin to the lady that got, well, his exact words was I any kin to the lady that got gunned down on Ventura Street? And I said, yeah, that was my mom. And he said, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to choose somebody else. So every time I think I'm getting somewhere, I get knocked right back down to the floor. So that's where I'm at today.
I just looked online and there is no eviction filed against you in the past few months.
He said he dropped it, but he never showed me the paperwork that he dropped it.
So it's gone. So he dropped it and it's sealed. So you know, it's not a record anymore.
It might be a little bit easier for us to help you try and find something.
Thank you. I just want to tell y'all thank you for giving me a chance and not running from my story. Thank you. Thank you from my heart.